From the 215 to 302, we kick some facts and talk the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.
Candace Owens, I don't know what the heck is going on, so Mr. Biz gonna fill us in.
All right, so let's throw up a short portion of a clip that I just seen on X last couple days.
There can be people, that's right, who have body dysmorphia. That is a mental disorder. You have people who are anorexic. I used to have anorexia. I had a mental disorder, okay? I was tiny, and I was doing it as a control mechanism. I was very happy. In fact, the only way to actually get better was to accept that this is a mental disorder, okay? I don't have an issue with that term. I don't think it's a problem because at varying points in people's lives, your mental can get out of order. The issue when you don't acknowledge that it is a mental disorder and you instead just insist that like, this is a normal thing and people are born this way means it becomes impossible to attack that person. Ideologically speaking, if you start making laws and saying this is real, then that guy who says I'm 63 years old and I believe that I am 12 on the inside, I never grew up, this is who I am, Peter Pan, send me to Neverland, and he molests another girl and he goes into the courtroom and he says, no, I'm 13. Objective reality is what
Neverland
I feel, right? It's how I feel on the inside. And I actually, Your Honor, feel that I'm actually 16.
That's against the law. Now, here's a question.
But
here's a question.
But this is why we have to be a guard, and I'm speaking now on behalf of conservatives. We have to be a guard and we have to say objective reality exists, okay? Objectively speaking, bipolar, it's a disorder. Anorexia, it's a mental disorder. Transgenderism, body dysmorphia is a mental disorder. These are all mental disorders, right? And
no,
there
are is a mental disorder. Being trans is not a mental disorder. So we have to stick to the facts. It is not anorexia. So if someone believes
they're fat and actually they're skinny, you say you have a mental disorder.
I got a good question.
But you're saying that you are a male, you believe you're a woman, and that's not a mental disorder.
I'm just being specific. Trans and anorexia, mental disorder and not mental disorder. The APA, you only have to ask the APA. These are trained psychiatrists. And I understand that conservatives will want to say that's to fill an objective, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Well, they just updated
we're not
that
a mental disorder.
in the last couple of years. Like,
yes, exactly.
It was literally a mental disorder.
But it was misinformation, and conservatives in the past.
And someday they'll update that same manual and they will say that minor attracted people, which is a term that they're tossing around now because they're saying it's offensive to call them pedophiles, and we should instead call them minor attracted people. Someday they're going to push to update the manual then, which is why I insist on being a guard against that.
All right. Now in this clip, we're not gonna show the whole clip because we don't want to get into this particular subject too much. But I thought it was a very interesting comment that the nut Candace Owens made. We all agree she's a super nut. She always has been.
It's crazy that I still would hit, bro.
Oh my God.
I don't know why, bro. Like I don't know why, bro.
Nah, bro.
You can't say she not bad.
I ain't gonna say all that. Nah, sometimes the nuttiness outweighs your looks, and this is one of those.
I'm talking about pure looks.
Nah, but I don't give a fuck about pure looks.
If you didn't know who she was,
and then 5 minutes into getting to know who she was, I'd be like, this bitch is a nut. If you don't get away from me, I'm gonna have you beat the fuck up.
And then you play skeet shooting for the next fucking 15 minutes and leave.
Nah.
Sorry for our younger audience, man. You remember, at the end of the day, you clicked on this video.
I'm glad you see the TV MA over there, cause God.
At the end of the day, you clicked it.
But I thought it was interesting because she compares being trans to a mental disorder, somewhat like anorexia, saying that, women who suffer from anorexia, it's been clinically determined that that's a mental disorder because you are skinny, you were born skinny, you are fit, but in your head, mentally, you think that you're fat, and now you got to do all these different things, right?
That's all speculation at that point, because you can go, it's just be in society, it could be all types of different variables to that, not just mental.
I agree.
Like I'm saying, it could. I think anything can develop into mental disorder.
I just thought that I read in these comments on this particular post, and I seen it was a whole debate being started, and I said I want to bring it to the PMA table this week and just see what we thought about this, because it's a very interesting statement that for some reason it went over my brain for years now. That could this be considered a mental disorder? People being trans.
I don't feel like touching this. I really don't, bro.
This ain't one.
I really don't, bro, because no matter what you say in life, bro, it's gonna rub somebody the wrong way.
But
and
we
it's
don't.
like,
we never gave a fuck about rubbing people the wrong way. That's not. That's never been our
I know,
thing.
but it's like if I'm not passionate on this subject to begin with, it's like, is that something I really want to speak on anyway? Like I'm saying, the trans thing, the whole you being born as this, that, the third, but in the sides you feel like boom, boom is a wild concept to me.
I mean, but it leads into, it's a mental disorder. It does. It leads into that.
People say playing the game too much is a mental disorder. Anything can be made into a mental disorder if somebody. It depends on the person that's saying it. People can say we are fucking a mental disorder. Watching us is a mental disorder, yo, because we some balls that don't give a. So who knows, bro? Anything could be a mental disorder. It's just that when it comes out of Candace Owens' mouth,
she does degrade the thought. I will say that she degrades it because I gotta listen to her spew the concept. But like I said, I went into the comments and I thought that the amount of people who was actually agreeing with what she was saying, and then the rebuttals that was happening, I think that it's gonna be trending for the next week or two or longer. This is a legitimate topic. It's a legitimate topic.
it may be a legitimate topic, but verdict is Candace Owens is a nut.
Oh,
okay,
that's true.
So
That's true. We might come back to this in a future episode. We'll see.
it depends on if we get more traction, yo.
Well, yeah, we're gonna see what the world do, but we might come back to this one.
Last on the docket, baby.
Oh my God.
Come to the front,
Oh my
blind deaf guy from Family Guy.
From the 215 to 302, we kicking some facts and talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.